Let's turn back to local weather here, where we're tracking three main stories. We've got heat in the forecast that sticks around. We've got thunderstorms for tomorrow, and eventually we've got a nice cool down as well. But let's start with what we're dealing with right now. We hit 102 in Bakersfield here on this Labor Day. Definitely feeling like summer. The reason why: big area of high pressure to our east, almost always what's responsible for our heat here. Very similar to the weather pattern we had to start off last week, but you can see on the south end of that high pressure, there is a lot of moisture, all that green shading. That's mid-level or monsoonal moisture. And as the high pressure shifts to the north slightly, it's going to wrap that moisture into the state of California, into Kern County. We are going to have, once again, chances for showers and thunderstorms, especially tomorrow, but lingering into Wednesday and possibly even Thursday as well. So let's get a look at the radar right now. Again, we showed you this earlier. Really nothing on it. Clear skies for the most part. Things are calm right now, but that is going to change and potentially change as soon as tonight. Some models do push a little tiny bit of moisture our way tonight. I don't expect any significant rain tonight. If anything, probably a couple raindrops here and there through tonight into early tomorrow morning. Nothing major. The stronger push of that moisture is going to be into the afternoon. You can see Futurecast showing those showers and storms here in Kern, and I think it's pretty likely that they'll be even more widespread than what we're seeing here on Futurecast, and probably going to last well into the afternoon. Futurecast kind of fizzled things out by about 6 p.m. I think it's going to hang on a little bit longer than that. However, I do agree that by the time we get to midnight, things are probably going to be kind of wrapped up here. And again, into the day on Wednesday, definitely possible that we'd get a stray shower here or there, especially towards the Kern River Valley. But it's definitely tomorrow that we expect most of that moisture to be moving into Kern County, and that's where we have the bigger concern for some more significant storm impacts. In fact, the National Weather Service has issued a flood watch for essentially the eastern half of the county. So Lake Isabella, Tehachapi, all of our desert communities under that flood watch. The reason for that: there is a lot of moisture out there, and with the potential for thunderstorms comes the potential for some brief heavy downpours, so some flooding of low-lying areas, some drainage flooding, even some runoff issues in our mountain areas. So we're going to watch the radar very closely tomorrow and keep an eye on that rain potential. Of course, also watching some warm temperatures tomorrow. Temperatures 60s, 70s, and even as warm as 80 degrees in Bakersfield tonight. Highs tomorrow going to be hot once again. I've got about 100 in Ridgecrest. Those areas a little cooler thanks to the thunderstorm activity. Possible that we'd see a storm here in Bakersfield. I've got us at 102. Winds going to be largely driven by those thunderstorms that are moving in. Let's get into the extended forecast here. 20% chance of rain here in Bakersfield tomorrow. So not a great chance here in the valley. Just like the last time we had this monsoonal moisture, much better chances outside of Bakersfield. But let's get into the other good news that we're tracking. It's not just a little bit of rain. We like to see that. But as we head towards the end of the forecast, things are looking much more comfortable. Still pretty hot through Friday, but the weekend looks quite a bit cooler here. I take us down to 93 on Saturday, 91 on Sunday. We'll take a quick look at our mountain communities here. The Kern River Valley, of course, a decent chance for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Really, all of our mountain and desert areas have that chance, but everyone's cooling down as we head towards the end of the forecast.